Good afternoon, Colin here with Techout, and today we're going to be unboxing the Google Pixel 9 Pro official case, as well as the 45-watt charger. I wasn't going to get this charger because I have plenty of Anchor chargers and power banks and all that kind of charging stuff, but I was informed by somebody on my live stream that this charger, the actual Google charger, is one of the few that charges it at the full 45 watts because it uses the, which it doesn't say anywhere on here, but it does say on, oh no, it is right here. Let's see, capable of 5 volts at 3 amps, 9 volts at 3 amps, 15 volts at 3 amps, 20 volts at 2.25 amps when used with the USB-C PD enabled devices, and is capable of up to 11 volts at 3 amps, 16 volts at 3 amps, 21 volts at 2.25 amps, max 45 watts for USB PD 3.1 PPS enabled devices, which the Pixel 9 Pro is. So that 21 volts at 2.25 watt amps is what gives us the 45 watt charging. I believe my Anchor stuff, while it will do 20 watts or 20 volts or 28 volts. It does not do 21 at 2.25 amps. And I don't believe it's power delivery 3.1 with PPS enabled. So I think that is what's going to get us to 45 watts on this. I don't have an outlet to plug it in right here and test, and I don't like to just plug it in once and be like, oh, yep, works at 45 watts, because I've had devices, you know, they'll charge for like 45 watts for like, you know, 10 minutes, Samsung, which is what they're rated at, and it really only lasts like 10 or 15 minutes, and you really don't get much charge at that full speed. So I am going to unbox this and check it out and test it out, but we're not going to do the testing in the video. I'll come back if it's significantly better than one of my other chargers, then I'll come back and do a review of how well it works or how well it doesn't work. But I really don't like having to buy these chargers to get the full speed, because I have an Anchor charger with 4 USB-C ports on it and 2 USB-A ports, and I really don't want to have to plug in a specific charger to get you know, the full 45 watts. I have a charging hub. I want to be able to use that charging hub for everything. Not have to have the not have the charging hub for this and an adapter for that and an adapter for that because it uses a different standard, or you know, it needs a specific adapter to get the full wattage. So that's what it looks like. I do like that the port is on the bottom, because I have an outlet like on the top of my bed, so it'll come right out the back. As opposed to like the top or something like that, which will be nice because the outlet's, you know, face down, or if you have it plugged into the wall, the cord will come straight down. Now this doesn't come with a cable, so you'll need to use the cable that came with your Pixel or another cable. If you use another cable, just make sure it's going to support those charging standards as well, to get that 45 watts, because you're not going to buy that charger and not get the full wattage. So here is the case. This is what the video is actually about. I've got my Pixel 9 Pro XL right here. Very happy with this device, actually. Usually I get an Android device and I switch back to my iPhone, but really liking this device. I may switch back to the iPhone for a weekend, for a trip, just so I don't get a bunch of questions on what kind of phone is that and why are you using that and not an iPhone. But other than that, I really like my my Pixel. So we're going to take a look at this case. I did pick up this case on Amazon. This is the FNT case, I believe it is. There's no branding on it, but it is a MagSafe case. So I picked that up in case I wanted to use any MagSafe accessories like a wallet or a battery bank or something like that. Just comes in handy once you get used to using MagSafe battery banks. If, you know, having a phone that can wireless charge but doesn't support that, it doesn't actually stick on there, kind of sucks. So I picked up that just to do that with. Ooh, it's not a silicone. I mean, it's like a silicone case, but it's not as sticky and rubbery as like the Apple one. We just have the microfiber inside, obviously cut out right there. The buttons do feel to be metallic, probably like aluminum. And then we have the cutouts on the bottom. But it is more of a slick case. One of the things I hear a lot of people complain about with the Apple cases is they're really hard to get into your pocket because they're so, like, you know, rubbery and like anti-slip. This I wouldn't say is slippery, but it's not silicone-y, you know, sticky to the point where you're gonna have a hard time getting it in or out of your pocket, which is a good thing. So there's the buttons right there on the side. Like I said, they are a metallic button. This one does have the single button, whereas my other case does have the split button, so you can figure out what is volume up, volume down, but this is just like the button on the phone, where it's just, you know, one big button. Power button, camera cutout. It does have the little kind of slope up to the camera cutout right there, or the camera bump right there, which is nice. Not really a protective case for your camera. It's got an ever so slight lip right there, but I wouldn't call it like rugged or protective or anything like that. This case, of course, being first party from Google, is more just a thin case to protect it from scratches and scratches and stuff like that, but it's not going to take too much from the design of the phone, and it's also not going to cover, you know, a bunch of stuff up. There we go with the USB-C microphone speaker right there, and it should be the microphone on the top right there, all cut out. Obviously, it's going to be all lined up, first party case. But Google logo on the back, that's all the branding we have, and other than that, it's just a nice black case. I do like how this feels. I wish, you know, of course they can't, because MagSafe is an Apple thing, so all these other case companies kind of just get away with it, but obviously a company like Google can't put MagSafe on the back of their case or their phone, which kind of sucks because it's really, really nice for, like I said, wireless chargers and wallets and that kind of stuff. But that is the case, and though the charger, I'll test this charger out. As you can see, I purposely did not charge my phone last night, so it's at 24%, because I knew this was coming today, so I want to be able to check it out. So I'm going to go plug this in probably in my bedroom, and just use one of the cables with the LCD screen on it, and check it out. But that is the Google Pixel first party case and the Google Pixel 45 watt charger. I'm Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Have a great day.